one of the hardest hit parts of southeastern North Carolina has been Fair Bluff, and that's where water levels are already high and rising. Now, our Molly Oak has been traveling all morning long. She set out for Whiteville, did that before 5 o'clock this morning, ran into water before she was even able to get there, but somehow she has now made it to Fair Bluff. So we're going to take Molly live there in Fair Bluff this afternoon. Molly, it's taken you a while to get there. Describe the scene and what you were seeing play out in front of you.
Exactly, Bob. Roadblock after roadblock because of all that flooding we saw from Hurricane Matthew. And now you can see behind me, Fair Bluff is completely underwater. The road's looking a lot more like rivers here in downtown. This is Main Street where the water, they're estimating about 5 to 6 feet, but in some places up to 8 feet. Now, they are evacuating people. About half the town has been evacuated right now, but they're saying that they have never seen anything like this. Fire department calling this historical. They have no way of telling how many people this has affected, and they don't know when it's going to stop. Now, this is all from the Lumber River overflowing, just coming throughout the town. But for those who I've been able to speak to, everyone has kind of had the same sentiments of never seeing something like this before. And as you take it in, just look around. I want you to look. There's a truck all the way down there, the water all the way up to the windows. Now, people were saying that they were following this truck when it was driving, and it just completely floated off down there. So again, reminding people to turn around, don't drown. I know we've been saying this over and over, but some of the standing water can be extremely dangerous. And with depths like this, people really should not even be trying to drive because you never know about that road washout, Bob.
Yeah, Molly, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say this, I believe, is the first ever live report from a boat going down the central line of downtown Fair Bluff. The pictures here are just incredible to see the amount of water that's in that area. I know you've got someone obviously on the boat steering you with this. Has that person said anything to you about what they have ever seen? I've got to think this doesn't even go on record with anybody living there.
Yeah, the man who is taking us around the boat, he's actually the owner of the drugstore down here. He said never seen anything like that. And that's just continually the people who I've been able to talk to, whether it's fire department, other officials who have come into town helping out, a pastor of one of the churches that's right on the corner who didn't get as much water damage. Everyone's saying that they have never seen something like this. And honestly, Bob, we've talked about both being from Florida, both going through multiple hurricanes. I've never seen flooding like this before either, and I hope to never see something like this again.
And Molly, where you're at, obviously the water's so deep going through downtown that there's nobody there, thankfully, right now. Where are all the residents right now? Where are people trying to find safe havens at this hour?
Right now, I'm told the highest point is the railroad tracks, which is just about a block over, and we've seen a few people with backpacks or even trash bags walking, trying to get out of the area. Really, it's to the point where they can, whatever they can carry in a bag and get out, that's what they're at. But again, just look at this pickup truck. I mean, up to the windows right now, the bed completely full of water, just kind of abandoned here. Seems that those people who did evacuate had to just grab whatever they could carry and get out immediately because, again, they don't know if it's still rising, if it can keep rising anymore, or if it's done. Really at a point where they're just hoping that it's finished and will start decreasing now. But again, just look at this. I mean, it's a scene that I've never seen before and something that, again, I hope to never see again.
Photographer Mike
But look,
Pelzer.
the bridge is even with the water right now.
Yeah, you and Mike Pelzer are doing great work there. I mean, the pictures speak for themselves. Stay safe. Tell the gentleman there thank you for getting you out and about on this. And obviously, that impact there will be for days. We'll continue with reports from Fair Bluff throughout the day here on WECT.